Hi, my name's Colby D. Cordova. I'm a senior business major, Stephen F. Austin. Um, I'm going to talk about some of the songs that I picked for this music time capsule project and kind of explain where I got these songs from and what they mean to me. So the first song I want to talk about is "Great Balls of Fire" by Jerry Lee Lewis from 1957. Uh, It sounds like it's a little bit old for me, but this song holds a special place in my heart. My grandmother used to play this song when I would come over, and for some reason I just loved the song and I would dance to it, every time she played it. So after she passed away, the song really means a lot to me. So I wanted to make sure to include that one in my list. Let's see, another one. Oh, Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight" from 1981. That one's old for me too, but my favorite movie growing up was Tarzan. So that was really the first time I've ever heard that song, and ever since then I've loved it. It has a smooth sound to it, and it's a different kind of rock. It's a softer rock, but it's still classified as rock and roll. So I wanted to make sure to include that one on my list as well. "Won't Get Fooled Again" by The Who from 1971. To me, that's just a classic example of a rock song. Like, it has all the perfect elements, and from whatever kind of genre that you like, you're gonna like listening to that song. It just has such a smooth sounding quality and such a relaxing sound to it. Um, this one's probably my favorite on the list. "Cowboy Take Me Away" by the Dixie Chicks. It's a little embarrassing, but it's another one of those songs that just kind of pull on your heartstrings. And my mother used to listen to the Dixie Chicks while I was growing up, so every morning on the way to school, that's what we would listen to. So that one really means a lot to me as well. Um, "When a Man Loves a Woman" by Percy Sledge. It's an R&B song, but just like a country song or a R&B or a jazz or anything like that, rock and roll music stems from all those things. So I wanted to include at least one R&B song because it has more of the vocals to it, and it has a lot more soul in it, which is, some of the where rock and roll comes from, and it is really emotional song. And my parents, that's was played at my parents' wedding, so I know a lot about Percy Sledge and all the songs that he's made. So another one of my favorite songs on here is "Jump" by Van Halen. It's just so upbeat and really makes you happy listening to it, and you can dance to it. You can play it at a party. You can play it sitting at the house watching TV. It's just a catchy song, and I think it really defines the way that rock and roll has changed from the old classic sense of rock and roll to the newer, more pop rock version. So that's another song that I just felt the need to include on there. Last but not least, "Forever and Ever Amen" by Randy Travis. This song also has a lot of soul, and it also has a lot of meaning to me as well. My dad was a big Randy Travis fan, so every time we rode in the truck to baseball practice or football practice, he'd be playing Randy Travis, and we just sing together. So that's something that I can look back to and think on for the rest of my life, something that we can share together. So that song, I had to make sure to include that one on there because that's definitely my favorite Randy Travis song. So in conclusion, I picked all of these songs based on the sentimental value that they mean to me, along with, rating them based on what they did for the rock and roll genre. A couple of my songs got included in our group project, such as "Won't Get Fooled Again" by The Who, and I think a couple others did as well. So that being said, I would like to conclude with saying that I really enjoyed this project, and it gave me a new understanding for rock and roll genre, and for the escalation of where it's come from back in the 40s to today. So it was really fun, and I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.